Welcome back to Flex FM Sports. Our featured Super League game tonight. You have FC International in the gold and black going up against the defending champions, Inter Florida, in their traditional white stripe with black shorts. This is setting up to be a great game for both teams. This is actually the first game of the season for both teams. And we are off and running. FC International, as I said, is in the gold and black. First foul of the game. Comes FC International, defended well by long shot from into Florida. Shot taken by number 20. And they're actually in the feel out process. Foul against Inter Florida. Now this game is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Long ball over the top. Play on, says the referee. right, we are back up and running. Oh, pressure, high pressure from FC International. Well, we have a break in the game and we're just scanning the crowd. Uh, Everyone out on a beautiful Saturday evening to take in a good game of Casa. For most spectators, this is our tradition from January to July. Long shot. High pressure from International, and we have a foul against International. Beautiful through ball, defended well. Once again, high pressure from FC International, and we have a foul against FC. Play on, says referee. Okay, sorry for the break in audio transmission. We're just trying to get the right audio frequency for you guys watching. And we are back and in full effect. As Into Florida played diligently out of the back. All right, we're back up in full effect. I have my new co-host here with me.
Yes.
The one and only Mr. TC Flexx.
Nigel, sports that I love and I enjoy watching. Most importantly, giving my 2 cents in the play-by-play.
I tell you, tonight we have two strong teams. We have the defending champions Into Florida going up against FC International, who I tell you got some incredible.
Would you consider this with the two coaches? It's two rivalry coaches.
Two gentlemen that know the game
very well,
and know each other's style very well.
So true.
So true. You know that this is going to be a strategic game on both sides.
It is, and I'm liking the energy in the first half thus far. The first couple of minutes of the game, I can see the passion with both teams.
Definitely, and it's a feel-out process now. You know, this is a chess game.
Okay, the first, you normally says the first 5 to 10 minutes in the game. It's
a feel-out process.
Feel-out process.
Yeah. So it's like a boxing match. You know, the first couple of rounds, you see when you know your opponent well.
Yes.
You see what they bring into the table.
Well, these boys are definitely wanted to put this game in the bag today and walk away with 3 points. It looked possible with any one of these teams at the level that they're playing at.
Well, I tell you, listening to the spectators before the game, I mean, it's a toss-up.
Okay.
You know, it's a one-for-one.
Yes, it can go anyway.
Yeah. These are two of the top teams in the league right now.
If you just join us, ladies and gentlemen, it's Inter Florida versus FC International.
And you don't normally see a foul throw.
No, not at this.
Not at this level.
I'm actually looking at some new addition to both team here, different from last year, Rasta.
Yeah, and actually I see players, couple of players, it's a foul. A couple of players that played on actually both teams. So.
Okay, so they probably understand each coach's style.
Yeah, and we have a foul against Into Florida.
I like to call it passion, but in the sports world, it's a very aggressive play. I'm noticing the ref has to go up to quite a few players on a personal level.
And the yellow card issued to number 20.
There you go.
So we take out look at the replay.
That's the push right there. Arms are out, all the way out.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the reason for the yellow card. The reason for the yellow card is what was said to the referee.
Well, that's a good thing to keep the game under control.
Yeah. So a free kick opportunity for FC International.
Let's see what they can do with this, Mr. Blair.
Beautiful
Perfectly
ball
put.
across the middle,
Perfect.
headed out by the defense.
Here comes a counter attack on that.
And another foul. I tell you,
Is that another card? I think we're going to see the
this
card comes out quite a few times in this game. That's the second yellow for the first half of this game so far. Referees
and
definitely
I
trying to
tell
get the
you,
game under control.
and
Nigel.
this is a well-seasoned veteran referee, Mr. Brady. He's been
Okay.
around for as long as I can remember.
Yes.
You know,
Here comes my assistants with the. Okay.
now the referee's
I
having a
see.
little conversation with the
The
spectators.
right. He's even trying
Everybody's
to
in
get
this
the
game.
spectator under control here.
I tell you, that's the passion about this game. I tell you.
Here we go, a long ball upfield. Clear by the defender.
Another foul at the,
Another
and
aggression.
here comes another yellow card. I mean,
There goes another yellow.
we are less than 5 minutes into the game, and we have what, 3 yellow cards now?
3 yellows so far. The referee's definitely not having it today.
Not having it, and I'm not sure what the frustration with the players are.
With both teams, it's
Yeah.
not just one team, it's both teams.
And here's the coach. Coach Val seems like he's. And another foul over the back. This game starts to get a little out of hand right now. And a set piece opportunity for FC.
I think what can happen here, I think both coaches on the half have to get their team, composed. Because if you don't, it may end up costing you the game.
Headed out for a goal kick.
I've been watching this keeper last season, and I think that he has grown into becoming a promising goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has matured a lot in the position.
The through ball.
Goalie's way off his line.
In his safe zone.
Foul quick taken free kick.
Pass it number 11. Number 11 put it upfield.
Nice ball over the top.
Beautiful pass. Can he handle it?
Oh, and it's a beautiful goal. I tell you, I think the goalie hesitated.
He did.
And
Let's
FC.
The ball came over. Keeper came off his line.
Yeah, he hesitated
He did
there.
hesitated.
You come off your line, you better come full forced. And that goal was scored by.
Is that the number 13?
Yeah, its goal was scored by number 13 of FC International. Let's see who that player, as we were just handed the roster.
Number 13 take advantage of that. So it is FC International 1, Inter Florida 0. Ball is out for a throw in. Took his eye off the ball for a minute.
Now I see that FC International took advantage of the melee that was going on,
Here they come.
and were able to put one on the board.
Good defending, yes.
So now they have the upper hand. As you can take a look at the spectators, they're all over the ground. And here comes the referee.
Referee still once again have to.
Referee's not taking any foolishness from any of these players.
I'm not sure what's happening with these players. It's and it's not even too rivalry side to that level. I know that they're competitive, however, it's too great side.
But that can take them out of their game.
Yes. You're leading one up. You don't want to lose a man down because of an argument
So
now.
you can maintain control on the field. Nice ball over the top.
Well taken down, well passed in the middle, put back. A breaking up opportunity. FC International on the attack. Florida International now, counter attack. Push it downfield, well controlled in the middle. Pass to the far left. Number 9 pass it back half field to.
Nice ball over the middle. Well, one thing I noticed, and I said it before in this league, is that the goalies play very high.
Yes.
They play like in a sweeper position. And let's see what happened here.
A man down.
Two men collided.
Here we go.
Oh. Good thing VAR is not in
Yes.
in play. That was a slap to the face.
It would be. Another replay. I think
we
he
take a look
just
at this.
catch him foot.
Now you see that right hand came up and smacked him across the face. But out of the sight of the referee,
Yes.
just in the view of the VAR, which is which is null and void right now.
This goalkeeper's a very young guy, right?
Yeah, yeah. Most of the players are very young.
The coach for Inter Florida is on the field, attending to one of his players. I want to say, of course, pleasant good night to Devontae up there in North Carolina, watching this game.
With his roommates, of course.
Yes,
Wishing they were good enough to play in this league.
in this Castle League. Hopefully on their break. What break is up next? Spring break?
Spring break is up. Their season's getting ready to start.
Yes. All right, Inter Florida is on the ball at this time, attacking. Broken up by FC International. Long ball up top.
Ball goes out, throw in for FC International.
Here comes FC International.
Now, FC seems to be the team that have settled into their game more so than into Florida. And we have an offside flag
I
up.
think the referee. Oh, yes, it was. Long ball over, broken up by Inter Florida.
Comes an opportunity broken up by the defense.
Nicely put over.
Beautiful
Well,
turn.
Decent brought down.
Looking
ref
for the
didn't
foul,
really
but
saw that.
the referee's not going to give that so easily.
No.
Now, I noticed that Inter Florida doesn't have their number one striker, Sheldon.
I'm looking at the roster here. The last game they played, he didn't start.
Now he came off the bench, and within
minutes.
within the first 5 minutes of him being in the game, he scored.
Yes.
And that game was in the All-Star game.
Yes.
Against Inter Miami.
Inter Miami.
Now I'm not sure if the coach is saving him for that surprise super sub.
Oh my goodness. A little mishandle there from the FC International keeper. Recover nicely. As FC International settling down. Bouncing their ball nice. 1-2.
And got a foul against Inter Florida. Foul is against number 10, Gio. And Gio is a former player of Inter Florida.
From the center to the left side of the field.
And if there's one thing that I know is that Coach Carey knows all these players' strengths and weaknesses on both sides.
So his formation that he's playing tonight is strategic.
Very strategic.
Here comes
and I tell you, if there's a coach out there that does research on players, Carey is the one. You know, he's very diligent when it comes to that. Not just his players, but the other players. He knows them very well.
Here comes Inter Florida. Beautiful try there. In a very dangerous area.
Ball cleared out, and
Ball is out
first
for
corner kick for
Inter
Florida.
I think that these sides just Inter Florida just need to settle down and play their style of our game instead of following up FC International with their aggression.
I think for some reason they were very frustrated coming into this game. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the rivalry or whatever that may be. But that took them out of their game. Let's see if they can get back with a set play.
A corner for Inter Florida came over short, almost dangerous. Upfield by the defender. And they are into attack. Beautiful.
Here comes a counter attack. Oh, beautiful ball.
Good find. Number 22. Good pass to the right.
Long shot goes high and wide.
A touch inaccurate. See the effort.
Yeah, unfortunately he got under the ball. Thus the ball went high.
Here comes FC International. Settling down at this moment of the game. Having control.
Yeah, right now they have the upper hand with one on the board. Nice turn.
Nice look.
Beautiful through ball.
Good through ball.
Well defended.
And they've been playing around in the 18-yard box with that one. See the intention of the defender.
I tell you,
defenders for Inter Florida definitely step up just now. Breaking down all opportunity, but here comes another
ball across the middle, directly to the goalie. Now that series was well defended by Inter Florida.
Yes.
And if you notice that they didn't give the players an inch to do anything. They were up on them really, really close.
Here comes FC International.
Oh, beautiful turn, but high up the goal.
Good turn, good effort.
Yeah, just got too much under the ball.
Yes.
Now the game seems to settle down, and both teams seems to be playing and forget about the foolishness of being frustrated.
Number 22 for Inter Florida.
I must say, FC is moving the ball really well.
I think they have more possession of the ball than Inter Florida.
Yeah, they definitely do have more possession.
The midfielder, number 22, Brad Tully. I like his distribution, the way he's directing and redirecting the balls.
Now they settle down, playing very patient, make sure that they maintain possession. And beautiful through ball.
Keepers.
And well, we have a foul against.
We have a whistle.
Let's see what we have here. I think that's a foul against number 10, Gio. Yep.
Yeah. Short pass.
And referee is going for his card right now. That was a deliberate take
Another
down.
card. That is card number 4
Yeah, I tell you.
in the first half.
You take a look at it.
It definitely came for the player, not the ball.
And that was number 3 from FC International.
Short pass taken. Right inside the penalty spot. A great opportunity. A little bit too soft. The keeper was right there. Here comes FC International.
And
FC International are to be careful they don't get a red card. Going a man
I tell you,
down.
this referee is a no-nonsense referee.
Header out.
Cleared out of danger.
Yes.
And the race is on.
Race is on. Here comes Jay with that pleasant speed.
You need to carry the ball with him when he goes to that speed.
Yes. Butler right there, number 7.
And a foul.
Taken down.
That was a crushing foul.
And number 5 from
Taken down by
FC
number 88.
International.
Up into Florida.
Still Eneman's game so far, Nigel.
Yeah, the game is still wide open.
Even though
Even-
FC is up 1. Cleared up field and out the park. Throw in back to the defender. Defender send it wide over to defender to the midfielder.
Now, into Florida is still searching for that first goal.
They're looking for that equalizer. And FC International is looking to seal the deal in the first half, going up 2-0.
I think that ball went out.
Yes, it did. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, welcome to Flexx Sports. We're live on YouTube and FlexFM.online. And you are watching the Super League. Today's featured game is FC International versus Inter Florida. FC International 1, Inter Florida 0.
And Inter Florida are the defending champions. The opportunity, and there it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
There it is.
I was just looking at the linesman to see if the flag was up. The defending champion find the equalizer
And that
minutes
goal,
before the half. And they're still bickering down there at the back. I hope that doesn't get them off their game.
and I tell you that goal was scored by
Let's go to a replay. Okay.
number 22. of Inter Florida.
I told you about I told you about number 22. That's Brad Tully.
Yeah, you did mention
Yes,
his playmaking skills earlier in the
yes.
game,
I tell you that number
and
22.
it it came to fruition.
Yes.
So now the score is tied
And,
1-1.
into Florida on the charge. All right.
And
should
this
be a
is the
corner.
type of game that we anticipated.
Yes. This is what we're looking for from the defending champion.
And we have a corner kick for Inter Florida, looking to add to the score.
Yes. Corner kick very wide.
Well defended, headed out by the defender.
Throw into Florida. Baking and shaking over there the corner.
Again,
Ball
number
went out.
22, the goal scorer.
Here comes the number 11 for FC International. It's taken down.
And the yellow card
Another
was issued.
yellow card.
I tell you,
Fifth
this
yellow card of this half.
this referee is going to run out of yellow cards before the end of the first half. I tell you, this is to be expected when you have two great teams going up against each other.
You do.
You have teams that players know each other, coaches know each other.
And referee knows he has been, as you said earlier, he has been in being a referee for
He's
quite
been-
some time now.
Been
So
around a long
these
time.
players you may know very well. So here comes a free kick for FC International. It looks like it's going to be taken by
Mr. Giovanni, number 10,
number 10 for
former Inter Florida player.
yes.
And they have a 4-man wall. Actually,
Like
a
a three-man
three-man wall.
And it'll stop right into the wall. And there goes the whistle for the first half. What an entertaining first half, Nigel.
I tell you, well entertaining. Everything that we anticipated.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, and both coaches can go back into the locker room now saying, you know what, we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish in the first
Yes.
half. Now the second half will tell the tale.
Yes. Well, you said earlier it's the first
The
10.
peel out process.
Yeah, the feel out process. What is the first and the entire half seems to be the feel out process. Now, Nigel, in terms of analyzing the first half of this game,
Right.
I can tell you I felt the passion between both teams.
Yes.
And it's all in the aggression and how they're playing. And one thing though that puzzles me is the bickering between the players. Like, you know, when two players have a rivalry. Let's use Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, for example.
Two great players.
Two great players, and they have this rivalry going on. So, with that being said, every time one get the ball and up in the next one face, but it's like every player on the side is having an issue with
Right.
each other.
And I tell you, as I said before, the players, they know each other.
Yes.
So off the field, they're friends.
yes.
On the field, it's a different story.
So this game here, it would be fair to say that it's one of those games that will tell who is the better team.
It's going to set the pace for the teams in the league right now.
Okay.
You know, again, these are two top teams in the league. Inter Florida is the defending champions.
Yes.
So everyone is coming to take their crown away from them.
right.
So, you know, it's that type of rivalry, and it's good for the game, to be honest with you.
You know,
You know.
it is. It is good for the league itself because last week I watched the two team played, and the team that lost last week, Broad, what was it, Broad FC,
Broad FC.
and they were playing some really good ball. It was just
It was just that the Sharks
the
were
Sharks were,
they had their
you know,
ticket,
yes,
and they didn't have a way of neutralizing those outlet passes
for
on the
me,
flank.
they couldn't control the speed of the
Sharks
Sharks.
players, right?
Yes,
Those players that played out on the flank, they were skillful, they were fast,
yes,
you know, and they didn't find an answer for it.
that was a problem.
You know.
So they went down. Um, I
The-
spoke with the coach earlier today, and he said he know where he went wrong.
Yeah.
You know, a couple shot catch the keeper off guard, way off his line.
Yes.
The Sharks they saw what was happening, and they capitalized on it. They started to taking the shots from offline.
They take the
And
shots from way out because, again, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of the goalies for some reason this year are playing high.
Yes,
They're playing above their 18 yard line box.
right.
They're playing like in a sweeper, goalie sweeper position.
Yes,
You know, so a smart player will see that and take advantage like the Sharks did.
right.
That's why the guy was able to score a 45-yard
45
goal.
yards. Oh man, that was one of the best goal yet so far because the season is still early.
Early
And,
this, second
know,
week of the season,
Yes.
you know.
So based on what we saw last week and what we're looking at this week, it seems like Casa is going to be very entertaining.
And I
this
tell
year.
you, one of the games that everyone is talking about is a game that's coming up on Wednesday. Unfortunately, that game will not be streamed, but we will have the result and some highlights next week.
Okay.
But those are another top two teams that's going to be playing.
I know that this past Wednesday we had a game. How did that went down?
Yeah, we had Ingenious going up against the Lions.
Lions, Lodi Lions.
Lodi Lions.
How did that fare out?
Ingenious was able to be victorious with a 2-0 victory. But I must tell you that the young Lions
Yes.
played a tremendous game. These young players, very young players,
Yes.
but they hold their own. And unfortunately, they couldn't hit the back of the net because they had more experienced players on the Ingenious.
Right.
And Ingenious were able to capitalize and score 2 goals. But I would definitely say to look out for this young Lauderhill Lions team.
You know, Nigel, I think that the first game, like for example at Broad FC, I know that they're a great team. We have watched them played in the knockout.
In the knockout round.
And
They're
you know,
actually the champions of the knockout round.
right. And I know that sometimes you're coming into the league for the first game, you kind of get that little nervousness thing.
nervousness?
But when that bug get behind you, sometimes you can be 3 points down.
And that's exactly what happened.
You know, so it's gonna take some making up to do. But I'm quite sure. I spoke with Coach Jimmy today, and he said that the next game he went on Flexx Sports on YouTube and watched the other games. I'm quite sure he's watching this.
Right.
So he have an idea of how to format his player.
I
to
guarantee
come
you
into the
there's a
game.
lot of the coaches watching our broadcast because from there they can see the pattern of the other teams,
Yes, their strengths and
the
weaknesses.
the strength of the players,
Yes,
you know. So this is a good thing for Casa.
it is.
You know,
it is. It sure
but,
is.
But
And for those of you who are asking you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, if you want to see, last week game, if you haven't seen it, it's there on YouTube. And don't forget, there's an update every Tuesday on Sports Flex Decks with Mr. Blair here.
yes, where you can get all the highlights, stats,
Yes.
you know, and interviews with the coaches, players.
Right.
There's a lot of things coming up on Flex FM Sports Desk.
All right. So it's something that you can look out for. It's 6 p.m. every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
All right. And it's not just Casa, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the Premier League and the
Yeah, we give updates on the Premier League And any interesting thing that going on in sports.
in the world of sports.
Right.
I like it. Flex FM Sports Decks every Tuesday with Nigel Blair. Make sure you stay tuned to that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, because we're live there too as well. FlexFM.online. That's it. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to some of our viewers. Devontae.
Yes.
I have to say, you have young soccer players watching, and I'm quite sure, being a soccer player, you're saying to yourself, I should have been there. I would have
Yeah,
done this.
I
I would have done that. I wouldn't have done this. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Devontae is actually there with his roommates.
With his roommates saying that they could take these players.
Oh yeah, but it's easier said than done.
Very easier said than done.
It's a whole different thing
Believe
being
me.
on the field.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that in here also, it's this weekend. It's the Western Cup
Yes, yes.
that is going on currently
And-
right now.
And your young son is participating in his team.
My son, FC Prime, they're actually doing well. They won, both games today, and looking forward to a good game tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. here in Plantation.
TC, as soccer lovers, we just can't get enough of this game.
No, you
We
can't.
can't get enough.
You can't. It's
I
like
mean, I was watching the Masters earlier,
earlier today, right?
and I'm like, man, I miss it. I, wa-
Listen,
I wanna,
there was
you
a
know,
great
I know-
singer-songwriter who
I-
said, "You got to know when to hold up,
Listen, I know
when
I,
to fall up,
I know I
and
can
know
give
when
a
to
good
walk
5
away."
minutes.
You sure? A good
A
5
good
minutes.
5 minutes. Put me up top. 5 minutes. That's all I need.
You know,
And then make sure you have the oxygen tank waiting for
You
me
know,
on the sideline.
you just said it best. It's easier said than done. But
Yeah.
it would be great though to see what I'm watching the coaches on the field right now, speaking with their players.
Yes.
What strategy that they're coming in? Are they going to break up the formation that they're coming in with first?
Well, I tell you, let me talk about Inter Florida first.
Yes,
All right. One of the things that I know Coach Brown is going to be doing,
as you can see right now
Right.
on our screen, right?
his attacking
Yeah.
is going to be full force right now.
Okay.
Don't if Shelton is there,
Yes.
he's going to bring him in because he's going to put pressure on FC International
I'm checking
defense.
my roster here, and
I'm not sure if he's here today. I know he's on the roster. I'm not sure if he's here.
or if he's even starting, because I've
But that's what he's going to do. Now, Coach Carey, on the other hand, for FC International,
yes.
now he has the strategy to neutralize all these plays that Coach Brown is thinking
And
of.
that's an advantage because he have relationships with these players.
He have relationship. He knows the players. He's been around Coach Brown for the last 20 years, so he knows his style.
Yes.
And similar with Coach Brown, he knows Carey's style. But so now is the what you say the strategy of both coaches.
yes. You got to know when to. All right. So we understand that if Coach Brown comes back in a certain formation, then Kerry is going to change that formation because
Automatically.
he's familiar with it.
Automatically. If you ever watch a basketball game and they're down to the last few seconds,
Yes.
and the team come out on the court and they're just waiting to see, okay, what's their formation, what's their strategy, and they call timeout to change.
Yes.
That's what is going to happen in the second half. This second half is going to turn up. I look for a lot more goals in the second half.
Looking for a lot
But-
more too.
And one of the things I know that they're going to do, they're going to calm their players down
Yes. Yes.
to play the game.
Yes. Yes.
Take
Both coaches are very professional, and I'm sure that that's the first thing that they're going to go in and let their players know to
Yeah.
calm down and let's play. And this is why we are only one all.
Right. So, I think that for FC International, right?
Yes.
I think look to see that number 10
yes.
go out to the flank.
That's
Because he
FC
have him-
International.
Right. He has him right now playing in a number 9 position, up top in the middle,
Yes.
taking on the player back to the goal. But I think that he's a more dangerous player when he's running at the defense.
I am watching the number 22, as I said earlier, and the goal scorer that find the equalizer, and that is Brad Tully. and a very young man, and I think that he has the ability to go far. I like his work energy.
Yeah, I mean, these are two young teams,
Yes,
young, talented teams. And again, these coaches are coaches that scout players, young talents, and put them together.
as they're
As we get
taking the field,
as
getting
we get
ready
ready
to.
to kick off the second half.
There's a whistle. Score is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. FC International and Inter Florida.
Tell you look to see if there's any changes in the players.
Are any change in the formation? They look a little bit more settled. FC International is playing a little bit more, have a little bit more composure here.
One of the greatest things when you play this game is to maintain possession.
Yes.
Don't give away the ball. Maintain that possession until you can get those through balls through the lanes, over the top, or however that your strategy is set to play out.
Inter Florida holding possession of the ball on the first half. Pressure, a little bit pressure there. Forcing Inter Florida to go long. Breaking up by the defender.
You
Back
see,
to
now
the
one
keeper.
of the things that I notice is both teams are playing in a way that to maintain that ball,
Yes.
no mistakes,
Yes.
because one mistake can cost you a goal. And I'm sure that's one of the instruction that was given by both coaches.
In the locker
'Cause you
room.
can tell they're making sure that their ball are connected.
Here comes FC International. Brought down. It's a foul.
And we have a foul against into Florida.
I don't see any I don't see any bickering going on.
No,
The coaches.
as I said, coach, play the game. Let's
Too
take
many
the
yellow cards.
ball is
This
still live in the
dangerous in
box.
the box. Out. Here comes into Florida. A little bit too hard right there.
Bad touch.
Number 13 over the ball. Passes it to
This ball over the middle.
over the middle. No one's there. Defender cleared. Ball is still in possession. Number 13 for Inter Florida. Well taken down by the. Yeah.
I tell you, and you can definitely see there's a difference in
Both teams.
in both teams.
Yes.
Now they're all settled down for business.
Yes.
Beautiful turn. Ball intercepted.
By Tully. Nice turn and pass.
Ball over the top. Uh,
Good try.
good try. And you can tell from the excitement of the spectators.
Yes. And if that was in direct contact.
I tell you, you don't have spectators that you don't want to sit in front of
Yes.
because they're every touch of the ball they're kicking. They might end up kicking you.
A goal kick for Inter Florida. It's a substitute.
It's a quick substitution
Number
for
12 for Inter Florida. That will be Adele Brown.
as you can see the animated Coach Brown over on the sideline in the
The referee.
blue and
called back.
blue top, black bottom.
Yes.
And Carey in the green and black on the other side. Well composed
Very.
compared to Coach Brown.
Know that he has, he has this one figured out.
See player down. And that's not a good look, as I think that's the captain and the main number 88. Yes, is the main back defender for Inter Florida.
Yes, it is. Throw in for Inter Florida. Nice taking down and turn right there. A little bit too much. Here comes FC
Here comes the
International.
counter attack, through ball, a little bit too much.
Keeper came off his line for that one. Well pass. Number 7 looking for number 10 for Inter Florida. Trying to use his speed. Was pushed down, brought down. In the box,
You're not
but won't get a foul
you're
for
not
that.
gonna get that from that referee. Seems like we have a player down.
We do.
Once again, if you're just joining us, you are watching Flexx FM Sports. And this is the 2023 Casa season. A featured game tonight. FC International going up against the defending champs, Inter Florida.
The score on the board is 1-1.
Inter Florida in the white stripe with the black shorts. FC International in the gold top and black bottom.
Nice 73 degrees. A little bit.
Beautiful weather for
Yes.
tonight's game.
Upfield.
Beautiful ball out on the right
Nice
flank.
through ball. Can't find anyone to pass it to. Find his players. Player make a move. Pass it back. Out for a throw. Quick throw in by FC International. Pass it to center field. Over to the left field. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did that ball just bounce off the back of the player?
Yeah. I think he lost sight of the ball. That was an offsides.
Okay. broken up and taken away. Number 4 for FC International. FC International at top of the 18. Take a shot a little bit wide.
Nice shot.
Was that the number 10, Giovanni?
And was that an offside? Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the referee
no, it wasn't
called.
an offside. Not in my book. Not from
Oh, I
understanding.
think it's
It went out. Yeah, I think
looked
it's a
like
goal
a
kick.
substitution. Yeah, number 15
Number 15
was replaced
is out.
by number 7. Now this game looked like a game that's going to go down to the wire.
Try to do a little flick. The ball right there. Here comes FC International on the charge. Send it through to Cheers there. Trying to get it
Well
off.
defended.
Get it off. The defender is there. Pass off in the middle. Get it back for Inter Florida.
Beautiful
Making
ball.
a move. Number 7 is making his way up the offline. Cut back and heading center field. Nice change. Ball went out for a throw for into Florida.
Ball across the middle, nobody there.
Over the top. Breaking up by Inter Florida, the defending champion. Right back to the number 16, the defender. Pushing it to the number 13, the number 13 pass it back to the defender. Defender to his keeper. Trying to take control of the game, settling it down to their pace.
I'll tell you,
Long ball upfield.
the one of the speech at halftime is no mistake. Maintain possession. Take care of 5-10 yard passes until you can have that outlet. See, 5 yards, 5 yards.
In the first half, FC International had more possession of the ball than Inter Florida, but we see a change in
They
the second half.
changed because now it's a strategic game playing. Both teams are settled in. I see animated Coach Brown over there on the sideline.
Not sure why the referee called it back. Nice turnout this afternoon and a beautiful 73 degrees here in Lauderdale, Florida.
Our beautiful city of Lauderdale.
Here comes Inter Florida. pushing it upfield. Throwing for FC International. Almost make an error in the back.
Yeah, I tell you. There it is.
There's the race. Number 10 trying to get around the defender of FC International, but
Beautiful turn.
the defender.
I tell you. You see, that's the way of using someone momentum.
Yes.
You know. You see, that's the thing that the coach doesn't want to see.
Right.
You see, they keep these balls 5-yard, 10-yard passes, those long ball.
Yes.
Unless it's a through ball, you know, they don't want to see that. Maintain possession of the ball.
It's a total different team I'm looking at right now. Inter Florida coming out in this half, holding their composure, finding their player, bouncing the nice 1-2 passes.
Yeah, make those
in the
connects
midfield.
count.
And they're making it work. They just need that finish. They're now playing like true defending champions. But FC International is definitely giving them what we call a run.
Try to sneak a couple of steps there. Referee called it back. Beautiful ball across the middle.
Number 13 for Inter Florida. Past number 7. Back to the
Nice
13
ball.
in the middle, the defender.
Still alive in the box.
Out for safety. Recovered by the 88 of Inter Florida. Through ball to the defender of FC International. Putting it up
Here
front.
comes
Here
a counter
break.
attack.
Number 11 for FC International to the number 10. Number 10 trying to hold position.
And once again, fouled on against
Referee called
Inter
it back
Florida.
play.
Held on to that ball a little too long. As we take a look at the replay. Had the opportunity to pass it off and move.
You know what, Nigel? I haven't seen any card roll out for this
In the
half.
second
Yeah.
half, right?
It's
That's what I
right.
tell you.
I think he has used up all that, but the team coming out playing cautiously though.
Differently.
You know, we're not seeing the arguing and
Listen,
the pushing and so
halftime
forth.
speech make a difference.
It does, and clearly
Yeah.
you can see that in this half of the game. In the wall, number 21 again.
Surprise shot taken now.
Breaking up by number 22, Tudley looking for doing a 1, 2, 3, trying to get rid of his man, passed off. As they push forward.
Broken up by the defense.
Back to the keeper, that could be dangerous. Out for a throw.
Not sure what happened there in the middle of the field. A yellow card is issued.
Yellow card is issued. I'm trying to see who it was issued to. Has to be Inter-Florida player.
Well, it's an Inter-Florida player. I'm not sure which player it was, but it happened away from the ball.
The number 7 for Inter-Florida, that's Sheldon Butler. I think he's going to, in my opinion, he's been very productive today. Nicely came by the keeper. Here comes Butler. Back to the keeper, no one applying any pressure. Giving the keeper enough time to make that pass generate. Here comes Inter-Florida.
Well done by the defender.
6-1. And if you're hearing that, that's a play in the background. The number 5 for FC International. Getting a little bit frustrated.
You know, when a player make that run and doesn't get the ball, he tend to get frustrated. But what I'm saying, just rewind and come again.
True. FC International making that push with the time. Take a shot.
Long shot, but I think he shanked it. He didn't get it off
Just
the way
5
he
feet
wanted
shy
to.
from the goal. Defender make a push for it to offline, collect it back. Upfield, long ball, nicely taken down by the number 10.
To Florida still in possession.
That's Jaheim Henry for Inter-Florida, the number 10. Jaheim Harry, pardon me.
And defender was able to get that ball out for a throw-in versus a corner kick.
Ball throwing. FC International trying to make that push. Any side score this time.
It's going to change a whole.
Yeah, momentum.
That's right. Have another player down.
These players are being cramped up a little.
I was just going to say that. I didn't have that much
Spasm,
Masters player that
spasm.
went down. You know, but it's a lack of hydration.
Free kick.
And then there goes the animated Coach Brown once more.
The next time I see Mr. Brown, I'll let him know that you know, you have a special name for him. Ball is back upfield. Nice crowd we have on all sides from the north, south, east, and west of the park.
I tell you, it's a
Very entertaining game. Casa is definitely well supported. Here comes FC International on the attack, right at the top of the 18. Good shot.
Oh,
just across the
that
goal.
was a close call.
Great effort.
That was a great opportunity for FC International,
Yes, it was.
and the viewers can't see, but I tell you, the animated coach over there is going nuts on the sideline. I think he's.
Long ball
I
upfield.
think he's in every play.
I think that play put FC International back in the driver's seat with the
Beautiful
confidence,
through ball.
level. Here comes the keeper came out.
Beautiful. Well done by the keeper.
Yes. Very short pass to his defender. Clear. When I say clear, I do mean clear.
I think that ball
Out
went
of
to the
danger.
jerk man.
Yes, or the suit man.
Right. I think that ball was hungry.
Either or. Have you tried the jerk chicken with the fried dumpling? I think you have people from overseas
Oh my God!
talk about this fried dumpling here.
I don't think you should talk about it because if my son is there watching up in North
Ah.
Carolina, he's drooling right now.
If you notice who is coming out for this ball, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That means
No,
no one is.
This second half is definitely a different half than the first half.
It is. They're actually playing more strategic.
It's controlled, strategic,
Yes.
and they're just waiting for that one mistake
Yes.
from the other team to capitalize on it. Nice ball over the middle.
Good effort. That's
The ball goes out for a corner kick. Now, these can be very dangerous.
corner kick.
Yeah,
Take it short.
short corner.
Over. Taken down. Out. I think that's a throw in for FC International, or is it?
No, into Florida.
Number 13 take the throw. Looking to go upfield. Nicely pass.
Beautiful.
Breaking up, take it.
And we have a foul against Inter Florida. Let's see what. Holding.
I guess it was.
Does it sound like American football? Holding.
Upfield. Here comes the number 4 making a run for looking for a play. Cannot find one. He's trying to create a play. Take a shot, but it's wide.
Wild shot.
If you were playing cricket, that would have gone for 6.
That was not in the
That wasn't in the
plan.
playbook.
Nope.
No. Here we go. I wouldn't say that he was off balance.
He was just off.
Fully balanced. Look at the shot.
Yeah, he was off. He's just off. I can see what he saw, but no.
Yeah. Didn't see any potential passes there, so he did what he had to do. Here comes Inter Florida. Number 16 always find a way to take it upfield. Throw ball for Inter Florida. Throw in. Up in the air. Here comes number 7. That's Butler.
Beautiful ball.
Here comes
And it's,
Giovanni.
the
That would have
flag
been
is
a
up.
offside.
And the flag is up.
I wouldn't even run, to be honest
Let
with
me
you.
see.
It was
Oh man,
totally
he
offside.
was. He was playing sweeper for the other team.
Yes. I think he still think he's with Inter Florida.
Wrong color. Need to put on another jersey.
As they play it back to their defender number 16. Nicely turned by the number 12. Ball was called back. I think it's a foul.
Foul.
Number 12 is down.
That was
I
a
think
delayed
it's
reaction. Let's see what happened here.
It's a muscle spasm. It's a muscle spasm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pulled up. Now, so far there's several players that I
Yes,
see.
that are down. What would you associate that with? Being unfit?
No, lack of hydration. They're not getting enough fluid, and fitness can be part of it.
Okay.
But you know, when you play in a type of game like this that's high energy,
Yes.
you need to be hydrated.
So try to get up. I listen. I have some of
Oh,
those muscle spasm in my time,
Oof.
and still having some every now and again when I try to run with my son.
Yeah.
You know, and try to encourage him and try to run with him. I know that the after effect is going to be dangerous.
Oh, well,
Sometimes,
You see, when I have those,
yeah.
you don't even want to touch it because it knotted up.
No, yeah, tight,
Yes.
real tight.
Especially when it's in the calf, and that's what happened. Coach Brown is doing his thing there.
Yes. Listen,
As a soccer player, every soccer player out there can relate.
Yes. Yes. Every soccer player can
Can
relate.
relate to that.
Mostly, you know, those who are athletic sports players, you know, track and field. You know, once you're very athletic, mostly soccer players.
Well, we can relate, believe me. Once again, our earlier games today, we had two Masters game. First one, Legend was victorious over Sierra.
And
What?
the kid that is down is Odell Brown,
Hello, bro.
number 12, as his coach walked with him off the field. And he was a substitute, by the way.
Yeah, not stretching enough.
Yes.
As I was saying earlier, that our earlier games, two Masters game.
Yeah.
First game was Legend going up against Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
And the Legend were able to be victorious with a 3-1 win. Our second game was
Did Coach Brown make a change, or he's playing with 10 man?
Trying to see if they made a substitution.
They're still working on O'Neal Brown, number 12 for Inter Florida.
Our second game was Old Timers going up against newcomers, Black Riders,
And
with Old Timers take a 2-0 victory.
a very entertaining game too, I must say.
Yes, definitely.
A lot of opportunity.
Slower paced game, but very entertaining.
Yes. Here comes FC International. Ball broken up at the half line. Throw in for FC International.
Nice turn, get a corner kick out of that one.
Played. Nicely played. Our cameraman saw that one. Great setup for a corner.
Yeah, and we're in the latter stages of the game right now.
Yes.
So anyone are able to put a one on the board.
See Coach Brown
can be
warming up
victorious.
a player on the side. Here comes the corner kick.
And
Referee,
whistle blow. Is that a retake?
Exactly, that's what it is, a retake.
Guess the referee wasn't ready for that one.
Here comes the corner kick.
Oh, great opportunity. And we have a foul against into Florida.
FC International understand the nature of the time right now, and of course, I can see.
And believe me, these coaches are not going to settle for a draw. They're going for the win.
Coach Carey is just cool like cucumber. Here comes FC International breaking up by the defender for Inter Florida.
Beautiful ball.
Number
Well taken
7.
down.
That's Sheldon Butler.
Well defended.
Yes, out for a corner. Number 22, Brad Tully. Throw in. Over the top. Don't want to take him down in the box.
No.
Beautiful defending right there. I don't think that was wise, but strategically they're getting this one out. And creating an attack as well.
Here comes a counter attack. He's beautiful
Beautiful
ball.
through ball. Here comes the keeper on it.
Oh, my God. I
The
tell you,
opportunity of the
missed
night.
opportunity. To take a look at the replay.
Keeper came, he get the ball right back. Two defender was actually
And
there.
that was, tell you, Mr. Giovanni had that
Corner
opportunity.
kick comes in. Far over the post, right down in the chest.
Well
Beautiful
defended.
defended by the number 4. Upfield. Here comes the number 13 for Inter Florida, playing in the
I'll
back.
tell you, that last sequence of play got the spectators well excited.
I see Shane saw someone he knows pretty well.
Yeah, number 21, Shane.
Yes.
A local player from right here in Lauderhill.
Wow.
Former teammate of our cameraman.
Oh, Jamar Blair. That's James Blair.
Yes.
You're looking at
That's a player that's been all over the world and back
Yes.
at his local territory, yes.
There he's making a difference. Nice ball over the top.
Beautiful ball over the top. Goes out for a goal kick.
Number 10, Giovanni from FC International couldn't control that one. Keeper upfield. Down. Here comes FC International. Know that it's showtime.
Yes, getting down to the wire here now. And both coaches are looking for that win, so the tempo of the game is going to turn up.
Yes. There's a lot of great coach here in the Casa League 2023 series, and I tell you can see it on on the field. There goes what do you call him?
The animated coach.
Animated coach.
Animated Coach Brown.
Ah, referee called that one on Inter Florida, FC International. I guess the free kick for Inter Florida. Taken up field by number 7. Butler, that's Sheldon Butler. Number 61 passing it. Are they trying to take some time off the clock here? There's no defender.
Now
There's the
they're
keeper.
resetting.
Quick throw in. Number 13 putting it up nice
Beautiful
through ball. Number 4 couldn't get to it as quick enough. Nice decision to come off his line, keeper that is.
Now
See a lot
now
of
they're gonna
long
start.
ball
Yes,
going
now they're gonna
upfield.
start pushing it because time is against them.
Number 11.
Trying to get around the corner to get that touch, and here comes the race is on.
Race is on right now. The referee awarded Inter Florida that one. That was all muscles.
Yes, it's body against bigger body against littler body.
All muscles. I love the confidence of that young player right there.
Yeah, definitely. And that was foul against FC International.
The number
And
10,
referee called him back to the spot.
Jaheim Harry.
Take a look at the replay here. Another player pulled up.
That would be the number 10, Jaheim Harry.
You know, the temperature is very mild. I'm not sure.
Humid here.
I'm not sure why they pull it up so much. Normally, is when the temperature is really hot.
Yes. It won't get like that, but remember, this is Florida.
Anything goes.
Yes. Free kick taken. A long one out the park.
Field goal attempt went wide.
Yes.
Did anyone told him that the Super Bowl was over?
It's still 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. FC International 1, Inter Florida 1. Of course, Inter Florida is the defending champion of Casa Super League. With the clock ticking, it could be anyone's game.
Earlier, had the defending champ of the Masters played, and they were victorious. That's
Yes.
old timers, even though I call them young timers.
Here comes FC International. Breaking out by the defender. Here comes the number 7 for FC.
Try to sneak a couple of yards there.
Yes.
The referee called him back.
Number 4 for Inter Florida is a substitute, and I like the way he fits in. Look like one of the youngest players on the team. There, the ref.
Ball over the top.
There goes the final whistle.
And that's the final whistle.
I think both coaches are happy with the result of this game.
I don't think so.
No?
Because now they dropped to not the top teams in the league. Because right now they only have 1 point.
Each, right.
Each.
But you rather have 1 point and go down with no points. Especially it's too high energy playing team, and it's too quality team.
Two quality team, but I know the
Yes.
coaches.
You know the coaches.
They'll take the 1 point, but they're not happy.
Okay. Well, they have to do some work. I guess they definitely have to do some work.
Hey, once again, this was a fantastic
Yes.
game tonight.
Yes, it was.
Both games, to be, in a matter of fact,
The Masters and the Super
and the
League.
Super League.
And congratulations to all the team who won today.
Yeah, old timers for the Masters,
Yes.
legend for the Masters, and
And we have 2 winners tonight.
2 winners.
Yes.
You know,
FC International and Florida International.
and the biggest
Florida
winner of all
FC.
is Flexx FM Sports,
Yes.
because
we get to cover them all.
we get to carry it to you wherever you are throughout the world. Always stay tuned to Flexx FM Sports. Remember to subscribe. Hit that subscription button,
Remember to subscribe.
so
ladies and
you'll
gentlemen.
be notified every time we have a game or a
Yes.
special event.
And subscribe and hit the notification bell as well, so that way you can know when we are going live for CASA 2023.
And if you want to stay tuned to us 24 hours, just remember flexfm.online is our channel.
All day, every day, 24/7. Right now, we're going to go over live to flexfm.online with, of course, Edge Michael and Johan in studios, ladies and gentlemen, for Flex Fusion. But before we do that, we want to thank our team here. I want to thank Maxine, Trisha. I want to thank Jamar,
Orville.
and Orville, and of course you, Nigel, so very much for making this possible.
And thank you, Captain,
You're
for
most
being
welcome.
my co-host today.
You're most welcome. It's a pleasure. I like doing it. I feel like it's something
I feel like this seat is yours.
I can do. I should put my name on this seat right
I
here.
tell you.
For real, I like it. Don't forget, this coming Tuesday, you'll get highlights of this game. If you've missed it, you can always go back to Flexx FM Sports on YouTube and
Yep.
rewatch this game if you missed it, all right? Or the Masters game earlier today.
Yeah,
as
you get
well.
coverage of both games.
Yes.
And so until Tuesday at 6 p.m., this is Nigel saying stay tuned.
Stay warm for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be a cold weekend, Nigel.
Hey.
Yeah, all right. See you guys.
So remember to tune in every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on flexfm.online and Flexx FM Sports on your YouTube channel. See you there.
441 in Oakland Park inside the Shell gas station is now Mikey's Car Wash, where every vehicle is hand washed, vacuumed, and dried by a human being. Mikey's Car Wash inside of the Shell gas station, 3101 North State Road 7 in Lauderdale Lakes. Mikey's Car Wash for a full detailing of any vehicle, cars, trucks, SUVs inside the Shell gas station at 3101 North State Road 7 in Lauderdale Lake. For information, 954-816-2993. Thanks to Mikey's Car Wash and the Shell gas station on 441 and Oakland Park for your support to the ZOP radio.
Running late, great song on the radio, or just losing focus during a long drive? Before you know it, you're exceeding the speed limit. It happens easily, but speeding is dangerous for yourself and the other drivers around you. Please, slow down. Drive safely. Do not let speed wreck your day.
What if your vehicle could sense your presence, feel your touch, and come to life with the simple press of a button? Now it can. An experience so responsive, all of your senses are heightened. Plug into your senses in the first ever all-electric Genesis GV60.
Yes, it's that time of year. It's tax time. Do you know where to get your taxes done? Don't worry. Blair's Management Tax and Accounting Services is the place for you. This is Nigel Blair. With over 26 years of experience in the tax and accounting field, we have what it takes to prepare your taxes the right way and to make sure you take advantages of all your tax deduction and all your tax credits and get you back the maximum amount of refunds possible. So don't delay. Call us today at 954-934-5700. That's 954-934-5700.
GCM Mortgage, LLC. Home ownership made easy. Why, you may ask? Hey, that's easy. We'll do the work for you. At GCM Mortgage, LLC, we eliminate the lengthy loan process. We pre-approve our borrowers within hours and provide a preliminary approval document to present with your purchase contract. GCM Mortgage, LLC offers some of the lowest rates and makes the mortgage loan process as easy as ABC. Quick and straightforward for borrowers seeking a mortgage in the Florida area. Whether you are a first-time home buyer acquiring your dream home or an investment property, refinancing an outstanding loan, or consolidating debt, our profoundly experienced team of mortgage experts can help you take that first step towards a financial solution. GCM Mortgage LLC is conveniently located at 23257 North State Road 7. That's number 200 Boca Road Town, Florida. Our numbers are 954-657-1882. That's 954-657-1882. At GCM Mortgage LLC, we turn your dreams into reality. Start your loan process today. Having problems with your landlord? Well, it's about time to acquire your own home. AR1, state-of-the-art real estate and mortgage, are here for all your real estate and mortgage needs. You're not so sure how it works? Well, call the real estate and mortgage experts. That's Abdullah Richards at 954-958-9881 or 954-548-1799. And on the mortgage side, call Anne-Marie Richards at 954-908 83380 or 954-658-5911, or in Georgia 470-488-9175. So go ahead and call AR1 State-of-the-Art Real Estate and Mortgage for your free consultation today.
Just Mr. Landlord, I can't take the pressure out your yard. Whoa, no.
Flexers, Flex listeners, Flex viewers, I am Mixmaster D, inviting you to Flex Fusions every Tuesday and Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. to midnight. Come out, listen, participate, and we will have a great time exploring the decade offerings of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and more. It's fused and presented for your palate. Music, features, games, and much more to suit your needs. That's Flexx Fusions every Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. to midnight, right here on Flexx TV and Flexx FM. Come hang around and flex with me, Mixmaster D. See you there.